Alright, what's up, future me? Did you tell me? Said I wasn't going to open up the other pack of cigs. But, again, I was lying to myself. I really don't like doing that. But when it comes to cigs, I guess it's okay. I made some food. Like, actually made some food. Not like microwave food. But I made some chicken. And I ate it. And it was good. It was one notch above sufficient. So, um, I'm watching. I'm watching Dr. Mike and Chuck Schumer. Um, and Schumer's talking. Dr. Mike is being polite and stuff, but it's not too polite. I've watched like 30. How much have I watched? Yeah, about 30 minutes. 30 minutes. He has poked him a little, so that's good to see. Maybe not as much as you might want him to, but he has poked him a little. You can tell by looking at Schumer's face. And he's not just lobbing softballs. What? It's not the most difficult questions, but he's definitely like, what's going on? Personally, my opinion is like, he asked some stuff about he asked him a question about so what's the deal with the like illegal immigrants things, and like what is the exact, like they're saying like this 1% that goes to illegal immigrants, what is the deal with that there in emergency rooms? So I want to comment on that. I don't care. Why, how about we just be okay with that as a country? Oh no, millions of dollars is going to go to illegal immigrants. So, I don't, it's just, it seems like every time I have to like go in, and this is one of the reasons, you know, some people don't like going to the doctor. It's like, I'm afraid of the doctor. I'm afraid of having to deal with bull crap at the doctor. I don't mind, basically, I don't mind checking in, doing the little dance I gotta do with the person. Oh, here's the blood pressure, blah, 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 blah. I don't even really mind waiting for like 20 minutes in the room before the doctor gets his waggly pansy ass in there. Even though I got there 20 minutes early. Alright? I don't even mind that. What I do fucking mind is every time I have to go to a new doctor or like a specialist or like a this or a that or a whatever, here's 20 pages of bullshit you gotta fill out. That has the same exact shit that I filled out for every other motherfucker. That pisses me the fuck off. They're like, oh yeah, we need to have that too. It's like, really? Didn't I? Why do I have an insurance card then? You're asking me the same shit that's on the fucking insurance card. And my driver's license. And my social security card. It's all on there. You fucking took a picture of it. What? You afraid my handwriting is going to be even better than the text that's on there? No? Huh? Maybe I should write it with my dick. And then they want you to fill out the psych form. Do you feel like, yes, I feel like killing myself right now. Oh, that wasn't the question. Have you ever had a heart attack or stroke? No. I feel like I have one right now. So yeah, that pissed me off. It's like, well, and then, like, the third, fourth, fifth to last, do you authorize us to gather your medical records from other... Why did you ask? You're going to get my medical records from every... Why the fuck did you ask me to fill this shit out then? If you're going to be, a spy agency from, the U.S. government and shit, and MI6, and just suck up my fucking lifetime information, what the fuck did I do all this for? Why did I fucking take your version of the SATs if you're just going to be like, scrub up my personal information from the day I was born? You going to access my social media life too? You going to do that? Find out the one time that I said something bad about Israel? Yeah, we can't cover you now. You protested against Palestine. We don't cover people that do that. Or you protested for Palestine against them. Whatever, you get it. The point being, in the other countries, you just have your state insurance card, and they're just like, insurance card, and you just give it to them, and they're like, wink, wink, like a credit card machine. And they're just like, thank you. And you give it back, and it's just like, wow, exactly. That was easy. Yeah. I mean, sure, someone can hack my shit, but they do that fucking here too. So, I mean, why not just make it easier for the hackers and me? I mean, yay. I don't give a shit. Let the hackers have my personal records. I don't care. If it makes it easier for my doctors and me and everybody, yeah, get your fuck. All that crap is just to protect rich people, and rich people can go to fuck, you know? So, yeah, who cares? If we're doing all this just to protect, Gates, Zuckerberg, all them, then maybe they should consider giving up all their money. I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there. The good old oath of poverty thing that priests do. It works for Catholic priests. I mean, then they have to fuck little boys, but, potato, potato. Oh, boy. So, yeah, it's just like, what are you worried about? Ooh, a couple of legal immigrants get health care. Basically, your problem isn't that they got health care. Your problem is that they didn't die. Shit. Some of them got to live. Fuck. You illegals are supposed to get to the farms, pick fruit until you die right on the field, and fertilize the next crop with your rotting corpse. That's the American way. uh, oh, oh, my heart. My congested heart and stuff. I need socialized health care. All right. I'm gonna go back to watching the video because it's not. I haven't finished it yet. All right, Schumer, what else you got for me? Schumer's voice, mashed potatoes, and stuffing. Sleep spell. All right. That's all I gotta say. It's a sleep spell. All right. And if I could just say, for like, as some like Dr. Mike asked something about like, I forget what it was, but like they transitioned from like health stuff, and he he did kind of like sprinkle in, like, because I'm a doctor and I'm caring and I'm worried about it, but it was like Gaza and the peace treaty and stuff. It was like blah blah blah. And it was like, because people are not giving credit and stuff. From what I hear, it was like, oh, there's a peace treaty. Boom. It was like 5 seconds later. Not exactly 5 seconds, obviously, but it's like, yeah, and like Trump wanted to call it a peace treaty, but basically it was just like, all right, it was like the shit that goes on in Ukraine between Zelensky and Putin. They're like, all right, let's stop and let's have a ceasefire. And we know how many ceasefires there's been between Ukraine and Russia. It's like, dude, let's ceasefire. And then, like, during the ceasefire, Putin was just like, do we have the missiles and drones built yet? No? Okay. Let's do a ceasefire. Do we want to drink yet? No? Is Trump here? We will talk ceasefire. Good, we have ceasefire. It's a good plan. I will get back to you, yes. The dude goes back, drinks some vodka for a few hours, and then like Zelensky's like, I mean, I guess we're waiting for his response, his answer. And then, like, missiles and drones come in, and it's like, all right, I guess we got his response to the ceasefire and the treaty deal, which is drones and missiles. Like, after about the fourth time, I mean, why do you even try anymore? And it's like, oh, it just seems like Netanyahu is kind of like the same fucking thing. So, I don't know. And like, aren't there a whole shitload of Israelis constantly protesting Netanyahu too? Like, all the time. Being like, get this fucking dickwad out of the government. So, yeah, I don't know. It's like, maybe you should protest with, a Scud missile right up his butthole. That protest might be a little more successful. I don't know, I'm just saying. You protest him with a Scud missile, the next time he's like gets on the balcony and like waves, and go, and we'd be like, there you go, some more effective protest. Even if you just throw a shoe at him, I think that would be more effective. Remember those like the places in like South America where they were like just throwing shoes at their dictators, or like squashes or some shit? You're like, eat vegetable, you fucking dick. Take a banana. that's assault. Yeah, just be grateful it wasn't my wrench. But yeah, they're off there. And Schumer was like, I was the first one there after October 7th. All right, I get it. You're sucking some Jew dick. Yeah. It's like once you like look back over the past like 20, 30 years, it's kind of like, well, I don't know, seems a little like sketchy. I mean, it's like, yeah, they're trying to bomb you continuously, but at the same time, it's like, you do know why they're trying to bomb you all the time, right? I mean, I kind of hate you too. And you're like right fucking there. And like the people that go into the West Bank and are like, oh, that's a nice house. It's mine now. And the Israeli government is like, yeah, he's right. It's his. Dude, I've had this house my entire life. I've been here. And my family's been here for like ever. Like, yeah, well, no. Be like if I just walked into like me right now, if I just like walked over there and was like, yeah, so it's mine now. And Trump was just like, yep, it's his now. Get the fuck out. And like the Marine Corps just walked in and was like, yep, you're gone. Now you're homeless. Go to Montana. Fuck. How how the fuck did that happen? Just be like, well, I got a new house. I got 250 G's. So I'm gonna renovate this son of a bitch. This is great. And I got all this money from fucking Norway. Yep. Norway and Sweden and Denmark. I don't know, maybe one of those was the same as the other. I don't know, I can't remember. It would just be fantastic. I just got me a pretty big ass house. And enough money to make it even better. Excellent. I don't think I'm talking really quiet because like shit is hurting. And Schumer's voice is like tiring. And I make gravy because like that's just gonna end up poured down the drain or something. Gravy is a hard thing to get rid of. And I don't even really like making it. But doinkles. Shit. I got buffalo in the background. Just like chilling. Like, okay. Shit. Alright, what are they going to talk about next? I'll be right back. Alright, well, I didn't really, after that, they didn't really say much of anything. It was just kind of a general thank you and blah, blah, blah. Just kind of a general outro. I did get a couple of comments. I may have mentioned this. My memory's ass. I did get a comment that said, "What side are you on?" And I was just like, "Well, if you watch more than one, definitely. But if you watch like 5 of the videos that I make, like all the way through, you should get a pretty good sense that I'm not on any side. Meaning, I am not a square peg in the square hole Republican, square peg in the square hole Democrat. Fucking at all." And I, in the sense that I don't like, that doesn't go there. I'm not a politician. I'm not gonna fucking toe party lines in either way. So I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say. Post the video, and that's it. I'm a fire and forget surface air missile launcher, and yeah, emphasis on the forget part, because once it's up, I don't fucking remember what I said, and I also don't give a shit. So take it or leave it. And it would help you, if you're going to listen to this, to not really try and draw anything minuscule or grand from anything that I say. If you want to, well, no, that's completely up to you. But yeah. That's kind of the problem with a lot of people. I keep waiting for a fucking savior. And that's always been the problem with fucking humanity. You keep waiting for a savior and you keep looking to all, where are these great thinkers and stuff? Why don't you try just for maybe a minute or two to fucking think for yourself? To have just maybe one or two moments of unique inspiration in maybe your life? I don't know. Damn. I hate that about mashed potatoes. Dude, they really gunk everything up. There's unique to mashed potatoes, or at least those box mashed potato things. We can get in there. Especially if I smoke a cig. It's like mashed potatoes and cigs is just like, ugh. It's like a double threat for my lungy lungs. And yet, even if I know it, I'm gonna still go back to it. Further reinforcing what I just said about why are you paying attention to me? And yet you pay attention to Trump. Doy. The guy posted a meme about him wearing a crown in a fighter jet, dumping shit on Americans. The people he's supposed to represent and, take care of. Not dominate. Take care of. What a dick. What a fucking dickhole. I'm gonna bomb the people in my own country. Like he could even fucking pilot. He couldn't pilot a toy plane, let alone an actual fighter jet. I'm talking about when he was healthy. Dude would crash the motherfucker when he got into it. It would explode. He'd get into it and it'd start on fire. It would be the funniest shit you would ever see. It'd be like that Simpsons clip. And someone was driving a tricycle and they accidentally drove the tricycle into a tree and the tricycle started on fire. And that's Trump. Dude can't even ride a tricycle. And if he did, he'd ride it into a tree and the tricycle would start on fire. I don't know how. It doesn't have gasoline in it, but it would still start on fire. Because he sucks that bad. Oh, I'll take my fat ass into my bed. All right, y'all. Tax rich people so hard, they shit their pants. And also enjoy some luscious boobs.